I think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand. Kate, where is she? Good day to you, sir. I'm Red McGrath. I'm the Banisher.
You ass.
No dust. Oh, whoever was here took all the guns.
You'll have to make do with what you've got.
These people not believe in any type of windows, do they? Put shutters, something on there to keep the cold out. Rose, consider this my farewell. I do not know what irritates me most. I still do not want to admit what you did was wrong, or that you will probably never read this. No, all the things considered, what annoys me the most is that I chose to write this before leaving for good, and will lack the courage to chuck it in your face. I know, so Rose must be the sister's name. We never knew her name. Nobody would tell us. I now know that I will never be able to make you open your eyes to what you did. I set these deaths on you, where they belong. This is not your burden and not mine. To watch you pretend that nothing happened, that life goes on unbothered, suffocates me. Better I leave, better for you, for me, for those who still trust you. Poor souls, if only they knew. I'll not tell them. I'll leave it to you and your conscience if you have one. Goodbye, Rose. You're in charge for good. I shall away to Boston. Worry not for me as I walk along the cliff and away. Worry instead for the state of your own soul. Catherine.
It's more serious than thick-skinned knew.
Maybe there's still time, if we make for the bridge to Boston.
I don't have the quest. Oop. This is only for the hauntings. I'm following it. Alright, well, it's not on my mini-map. Okay, so it's this way. Okay, break it down. That would just burn the hell out of your hands, wouldn't it? I believe I'm going the right way. Here's that way. Looks right. I've never been here. That's it.
The heart's yours. The roots are mine.
Okay, so there's that. There's that. 1, 2. Okay. There's that. And there. And where is the final one? See the final one? I don't see it. Oh. I didn't want that. I'll wait for it to go. Alright, so there it is. Okay, so now we can do it again.
Teamwork.
Here we go.
A camp. Recent. Kate's, maybe.
Did she leave without supplies?
If she did, she can't have gone far.
Wolf pack. No blood, though.
She did drop her notebook.
Dear John, Kate's abandoned journal. I promised I would write no more, as I swore I would speak no more. But my thoughts need ink, I fear, to ease my mind. So, my love, forgive this newest broken promise and let me speak in silence of my journal. What I've seen in the woods, my heart cannot endure. Betrayal and rage from beyond the grave. Bones and skulls and fangs and claws. Behind all this, my cold-hearted sister's hands. And over the putrid carcass stands my long-lost beloved. How can I mend this? How can Rose mend this? How have the new smiths fallen? My sister stood before the carnage of her disgrace and did not blink. I hit her, screamed at her, and rallied against her. She was unmoved. I must go. Our arguing surely puts the camp at risk. Ignorant of the truth, the people watch my tearful rage and fear me. They crave peace of mind. So do I. The only other way to bring them to serenity, they would need to expose the dark soul of my sister. I would rather be a coward than throw another victim. Is this a side or this is the main quest? We're looking for Kate. Because the journal we found at the
He writes
Seeker.
really well.
Well, we're trying to find the
There's
Seeker.
emotion in every word. I'm jealous. Writing's good when you struggle to express your feelings.
Red McWraith, you express altogether too many feelings already.
Aye, but you like that about me. Right, let's find Kate and get her talking.
And then it also mentioned about someone named Grace, which Thickskin wouldn't tell us about it. We got to try to get to New Eden. Want to see the end? I do too. Cabin up there. No idea if I'm going the right way anymore. Nope. Wrong way. Assuming there's wolves somewhere around here, right?
She's here.
Got a dead wolf. I think he was in a trap.
A lumber camp long abandoned.
That looks like a golden wolf attack. And this.
Alright, that worked out better than I expected. Oh, a chest is up there. How do I get up there? Log needs to fall. Let's see where I can shoot it, though. See where I can shoot that log. Need to drop it so I can go across. How did I miss that? My marksmanship has gone to shite. We'll tie the rope. I don't really want to go this way. But we'll tie it in case I have to. Do I have to go around? Interesting. I don't see how I... Maybe up there is how we get across. Hear ye, access to the cave is now forbidden. Passage to the heart of the mountain is now inaccessible, and wolf traps have been set. I'll say risk. It's locked. Can't you just climb through the window? It's locked. It's like I need to be up there. Don't see. It's like I jump from there to there. That's what I need to do. But I don't see how. Can't get in here. No way I could look inside to shoot it. Door over here. Locked. Fine. Maybe it's something later I do? I see nothing over there. Alright. Yeah, I don't see anything to shoot, and I don't know how to get over here into this house. Just head this way. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get the game done tonight or not. There she is.
Banisher?
Me?
How did you find me?
Stench.
Thickskin said I might find you here when she sent me looking.
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
We've not spoken of the beast, you and I. What's your feeling about that day?
The beast. Terror. You? A sick fascination.
That root beer.
In service of the dead, you chisel old sins from the hearts of the living.
To help the living, we must know who haunts them. To help the dead, we must know why.
If you can say it.
There's no help for the dead. Those poor souls.
It's
My
delicious.
sister did for them. May she soon join them.
Expensive, though.
Deborah was part of the beast. She came for you.
Please, don't.
Answers.
I'm sorry to insist, but I need answers.
No, I won't speak of her.
I wouldn't look forward to it
Perhaps
either.
now
Though I
is
don't
not
like
the
coffee.
The beast is tied into the nightmare. I must know how.
I know nothing of this.
You fled the nightmare in New Eden Town. The same nightmare killed the woman I love. You must know something.
I am sorry for your loss. Truly. I believe what you say and I'd help you readily. But I know nothing of the nightmare. I'm a simple woman. I have failings. I lacked courage when I needed it. But that is my only crime.
Journal.
I found your journal, Kate. Stop lying to yourself.
How dare you?
Oh, you left it on the ground.
I dare, because you care. Come on, say it. Get it out.
I'm afraid to.
It'll be all right. I promise.
I don't want to care. I don't want to care for them. I don't want to care for thick-skin.
Aye, but you do. And you can. As long as you care for yourself, first of all, so... What's it to be?
I'll go. When I'm ready, I'll return. But she will step down. Further, and you may tell her this, I do not care to keep her secret. Not no more.
All right. I'll tell her it. All of it.
Right, that's it.
Why won't you leave me alone?
Oh, because you're pretty. I need your help.
I'm trying to track someone down, and I was hoping you could help me.
I doubt I'll be much use, but I'll help you if I can.
So, I found your name in an old letter. It was addressed to someone by the name of Grace. It was written by Deborah Comenius.
You're tenacious. I'll give you that.
Yep.
But must you push so?
Yes.
Deborah wrote of a cabin in the woods. Could this Grace person have found it?
I don't know. It was all a very long time ago. I had forgotten her.
Did Grace ask you for help?
No. Grace Pennington vanished. No one ever saw her again.
Grace Pennington? As in Captain Saul Pennington?
What happened to Grace?
I don't know that either. There had been strife with her father. Then she was gone. And the captain spoke of her no more.
Deborah wrote the letter in February 1688. When did Grace disappear?
Months later, Pennington accused Deborah of being a witch. In my recollection, that moment overshadows all others.
What you look like?
What did Grace look like?
I remember her thin and boyish, encumbered by dresses she hated to wear.
That sounds like Seeker.
Does the name Seeker mean anything to you?
It sounds less a name than a calling, but neither mean anything to me. We done.
One more question. Did the school teacher keep a cabin in the woods?
Deborah spent much time walking the woods, trying to understand New Eden, she said. Now that you mention it, I remember a snowstorm. She spent 3 days in a hut not far from here. Southeast, across the drawbridge, along the path towards the mine. If it's still there.
So Seeker is Grace. All right.
Goodbye, Kate. And be careful.
All right. So you can ask Helen about Grace. And we gotta find the cabin in the woods. We already. Wait, Helen. It's Helen. We can go back to Thickskin. Oh, and here's where the cabin is. So we could run back town. Tell Thicky Skin. Was it this way? Still want to keep hitting M. Yep. Still going the right way? Yep. Whole lot of running. Squeezing. Okay, up here.
Just our luck that when we need Seeker the most, she disappears.
I still don't understand why the ritual failed.
Let's just find the hut.
She's not here. So apparently she's in multiple spots. That's what these markings are, huh? Oh. Hi! Chop those legs off.
Have you found her?
Oh my god, we're inside.
Did Thickskin merit her second chance?
That was quick.
We're about to find out.
Kate is safe. She's agreed to come back to the camp. On one condition. You must cede your post.
So that's what it'll take.
Just too told.
She also wants the story told. People must know the truth.
What truth?
The truth about why the second group died in the woods. That truth.
Kate can tell whatever stories she wishes. I care not what people think of me. But all the same, I'll thank you for my sister's safe return.
Yeah, what's your plan?
What's your plan now, if you have one?
I'll pack my things, go into the wild, alone. Better that way, for me, for everyone.
Alone?
Aye, I'm better alone. I survive, Banisher. That's what I do. I survive.
Alright.
Goodbye, Thickskin.
Okay, but who's this Helen? I don't remember a Helen.
That woman remains a mystery to me. She worries so about her sister, yet sent scores of people to die.
Aye. 'Tis a mystery to me, too.
Red McCraith,
Oh, you're Nelly.
how very good it is to see you.
Are you well?
We make do. We're almost happy. Well, that's saying something, things being the way they are. We owe you for that. We'd like to repay you. If you can bring the iron, we'll craft you something fine. And glad to do it. I heard Fort Jericho used to have a blacksmith. Perhaps you'll find some there?
What was it?
How goes it, Mrs. Eden?
Times are hard for everyone. But me, I've never felt so free. I'm almost ashamed of it. Almost.
Freedom is good. What do you plan to do with it?
You know, once, before I was unlucky enough to meet Fortune Heaton, I was a herbalist. Maybe I'll go back to that.
A healer could be useful. Especially if by healing others, she heals herself.
Wise words. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Eden.
Thank you for your interest, Mr. McCraith.
Okay, so... Alright, so we got a quest for... Okay, so the Iron Shortage. So that was the quest. These are just other little quests we can do, I think. Who's Helen? The option... Oh, it's Helen, up here. About Grace. Okay, yeah, let's do that. It's optional. I mean, I could have her make something. Do I have iron? I got bog iron, but I don't think I have regular iron.
Good day, Nellie.
All the better for your presence, Mr. McCrae.
Let's trade, Mrs. Eaton.
All right, let's.
Marauder armor. Physical resistance. 31? Metallic. Damage taken is reduced up to 30% on higher health gauge. Goodbye.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Eaton.
Thank you for your interest, Mr. McCrae.
Her man out here? Yes.
Good day to you.
McCrae, the Banisher, you're back.
How are things, Mr. Carthy?
Must not have
The
it.
old life is a memory long forgotten, I take it.
Not forgotten, no. Those memories remain, but they're comfortable. I can miss home without wanting to go back. I'm Irish. Did you know that? I came to London young. Fell in with a gang of pickpockets. The Wet Boot Boys, we called ourselves.
Wet boots.
Anyway, I did that for a while. Some of the boys hanged. Some picked the wrong pockets and ended up in the river. Me, I was good at counting. Got a job at a counting house. It was good, or good enough. But old habits die hard. Once a thief, you know.
Well, you're here now.
Aye, and with a clean slate too. And I'll be keeping it that way. New world, new Arthur.
I'll take my leave.
Farewell,
Must be
Banisher.
different iron that I need then. Okay. Let's go back to our camp. Which is somewhere. We'll go talk to Helen and then we'll go to the cabin. Okay. I want to see what Helen has to say about Grace. I'm not going to the bottomless mines, I'll tell you that.
Things look better here.
They
Helen
do?
is working out.
Spectral traces. Something's up with Helen.
Banishers. Excuse the clatter.
I've seen worse. Good day to you, Helen.
I did not count on seeing you two again. I take it you've returned for a reason.
Yeah.
Things have been feverish round here, to say the least. Are you bearing up?
As well as can be expected.
How is she full
How
of
well is
snow
that
when she's
exactly?
inside?
People are barely scratching by up here in this godforsaken fort,
Looks very
dangling
rough.
out over the edge of the world. I fight so the stockade stays standing. The ship is wrecking, but I was called to be captain. I hold the wheel. So yes, Banisher, I am bearing up as well as can be expected.